Hey everybody, thanks for stopping by SmokinSteve's today. We got a good one for you today. We're going to be smoking up a whole chicken out on the RecTeq BullsEye using Bear Mountain bold pellets. It's the only thing I ever use in my pellet smoker is Bear Mountain. I love those pellets, really good stuff. We're going to take this whole chicken, cut it in half, and we're going to infuse it with some different flavors and get it out there on that smoker. And let me show you how we're going to get this guy prepped up. Okay, here's our chicken. It weighed in about 3.75 pounds. It's not a real big chicken. But what we're going to do is start out by cutting this thing in half because it may be a little bit too big for what I got planned. But anyway, I got my little handy Rapala knife here. This is my favorite knife. It's a fillet knife, but it's great for trimming and cutting beef or whatever. I just love this thing. And I'll have a link underneath the description, underneath the video in the description section for one of these if you want to pick one up. We're going to start by cutting some of this excessive skin off. Well, you don't need all that. Let's toss that aside for now. And I've already rinsed it off and patted it dry. So what we're gonna do is cut it down the backbone here, and I'm gonna use this knife first. Like so. Then I'm gonna come in with some kitchen shears right here, and we're gonna cut this guy. Makes it a lot easier going through those bones and stuff with these shears. Then we're going to flip them over. Like so, and we're going to go ahead and run our knife down through there. Get your kitchen shears and go in here and cut that breastbone. Okay, we got him cut in half, and what we're going to do now is season it up. First, I'm going to wash these hands. Okay, guys, I got my little kosher salt right here. We're going to put some kosher salt on these guys. You're not going to taste all this salt. It's going to work its way into the meat, help tenderize that meat. We're going to do both sides. We're going to finish up this side first. What we're going to season it with today is some Dizzy Pig Dizzy Dust. This is good on about anything. It's a general purpose seasoning. So we're going to coat this up pretty good. And then what we're going to do next is follow this up with a little bit of pepper. Now let me rinse this hand off here. Then we're going to flip these guys over. Pat that in there a little bit so maybe some of it will stick on there, won't all fall off. Flip these guys over, and we're going to do the same thing on the other side. A little kosher salt. This should help dry that skin out a little bit for us too. Come in with our dizzy dust. This guy here is about empty. Okay, once we get that on there, well, let me rinse my hand off. We're going to follow that up with some pepper. And next will be the fun part. So let's go ahead and get that all set up and ready to go. Okay guys, I got my InkBird Plus out, my vacuum sealer here, and I already got the chicken in a bag. And what you do to help out getting that chicken in the bag, you want to keep the outside of it clean and the top part of it clean. So you fold back the top section here. I don't know whether you can see it or not, but I got that folded back. And I got half of the chicken in this bag and the other half in another bag. And it's all seasoned up, ready to go. And what we're going to do is throw 2 or 3 orange slices in here. Just like so. And we're going to go ahead and open this vacuum sealer up. Get this bag all sealed up. We're going to get all the air sucked out of that and get that bag sealed up. And the reason for doing this is as that air comes out of that bag, all this stuff is going to infuse into the meat. And it's going to take a whole lot less time for marinating. And I'm going to put that in the fridge for probably about an hour or so. And let that get all nice and happy, and then we'll be throwing it on the grill. Now if you was not to put it in a bag, a vacuum sealed bag, you know, you might want to let it set for maybe 12 hours or so before start cooking. But this speeds up the process. It's all sealed in there. So I'm going to go ahead and do the other bag, get it in the fridge, let it sit in there for about an hour. And then we're going to fire up that RecTeq BullsEye. Okay, that chicken's been in the fridge for about an hour, so we're going to come out here and start up the smoker. And here's what we're going to be cooking on today, the RecTeq BullsEye. So I already got him plugged in, just a matter of powering it up. And the last cook was at 225, so we're good to go there. We're already set for our temperature, and the actual temperature of the grill is showing 97. So here's the setup we got inside here. We got a cast iron grate and a little drip pan underneath there to catch any liquids and keep the grill halfway nice. So I'm going to go ahead and get that chicken out of the fridge and get it ready to go on the grill. Okay, here's what she looks like pulled out of the fridge. Looking pretty good. So we're going to go ahead and get these taken out of the bag and get them on that smoker. Okay, we got that chicken on the grill now. We're just going to leave those oranges set on there. Let those juices intermingle with that chicken. I think it's really going to be good. So let's go ahead and get this lid closed up and we'll let her smoke. Okay guys, that chicken's been on there for about an hour. Let's go out and take a look at it and see what she looks like. Looking like a jungle out here with all the wife's orchids and desert roses, everything else going on around here. It's a nice day here in Venice, Florida. Beautiful day. It's about 84 degrees right now. So let's walk over here and see what these chickens look like. Oh yeah, look at that. Looking good, looking good. The temperature of the chicken, internal temperature is 114. So we're going to close her up and let her smoke some more. Okay guys, that chicken's been on there for about 2.5 hours, and seems like that temperature stuck at about 156, and it's been there for quite a while. It seems to have reached a stall period where those tendons and fibers start to break down. It's a normal process, but to speed the process along, I went ahead and cranked that temperature up to 300 degrees on that smoker. So hopefully we'll get that finished up soon. We're getting hungry around here. So we'll keep an eye on that temperature, and once it gets up to 165, we'll get it pulled off and get her in here and be doing that taste test. Okay guys, that chicken's been out there for about 3 hours. It's up to 165 internal temperature. I got it sitting right here on the counter. It's smelling good and it's looking good. And we're going to cut into it and do a taste test. Okay guys, it's been sitting here resting. We're going to go ahead and cut this guy in half. The wife and I are going to share. So we're going to attempt to cut this here. Just like so. Oh wow. Look at those juices in there. This looks delicious. See all those juices? Can you see those? That's really looking good. So I'm going to get me a little bite here. Get me a little bite cut off. Got that bite right here. We're going in for the taste test. That's delicious. So moist. Got that smoky flavor from those Bear Mountain bold pellets. That citrus flavor and that rub's coming through. This is good stuff. Sure to give it a try, guys. Give me a thumbs up. Hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to share and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you on the next one.